Hello, my sweets. Welcome to this month's episode of the Missing Piece magazine. Today we're talking about acceptance. And there are many amazing coaches talking about their own view of acceptance. And being your sensual love and empowerment coach, I want to talk to you about acceptance in relationships. And when I tend to think of acceptance, it feels really disempowering, it feels really heavy, and it feels like resignation. And when we get that feeling in our intimate connections, it's a huge killer for intimacy, love, for feeling like we're seen, heard, and understood, for feeling like we're valuable and we have priority and that we're safe in expressing our needs and desires. So acceptance in that resignation form can be really heavy and really kind of gross. And it feels a lot like settling to a lot of the clients that I work with. So I want to challenge you today to view acceptance from more of a place of ownership, of owning your feelings, owning where you're feeling resigned, and taking your power back from that. So not letting it be so heavy and losing yourself to it, but making it more something that is on your terms. So what might this look like? Well, there is acceptance and resignation in your satisfaction with your partner physically. So I have a lot of clients who feel like they're not getting their needs met in the bedroom and that they just have to accept that what their partner is currently giving them is basically as good as it gets. So that feels really gross, that feels really heavy, that's not very sexy, it's not very empowering. And it also reflects a huge piece of where you're selling yourself short and you're also selling your partner short. So where I would want to have you turn this around is to own the fact that you've not been getting what you want and that it's not your fault or their fault. You can own that both of you have contributed to this, and you can also own that you can start to turn this around. So you might want to look at the way you're communicating. Are you really letting your partner know what you want? Or are you just sitting in your head thinking, I really wish you would go a little to the right. Oh God, if you could just go faster right now, that would be great. Or, oh, my thighs are burning. Can we switch positions now? Like, there are all kinds of things that are going on in our head that we never give ourselves permission to utter because we're scared of their reaction, we're scared of judgment, we're scared of falling short, we're scared of being told no, that we're weird or that we're wrong. Like, there's so much fear that we have around communicating and intimacy. And that is very heavy. And that is where people step into that nasty form of acceptance of like, it's not gonna get any better than this. I'm calling bullshit on that. So I want to challenge you to see how you're losing your power and where. Is it in your communication? Is it in the fact that you're not letting yourself have a voice in the bedroom? Is it in the fact that you have a problem with what you want in the bedroom, so you're not willing to even explore that with your lover? So how much of this can you own? And then are you willing to change it? And that's where getting coaching comes in, or talking to a close friend who you feel can understand where you're coming from. You usually are going to have much more success with some support in this. So another area some of my clients come to me feeling resigned or like they have to accept is in not getting what they want in general. They're not letting themselves receive the pleasure, the success, the support, the help, the anything that is holding them back, whether it's in their own self-care or whether that's in career, their relationships, or anything else. And again, the same thing that happens. What I just talked about in the bedroom is just an example, but that same theme goes into the rest of our lives. So maybe you're not letting yourself communicate with your friends very well. You're taking the passive-aggressive backseat and just being upset about everything that's not happening or that is happening, but you're not giving yourself the voice. That's the dark side of acceptance. So again, can you own areas where you're selling yourself short? And then what action steps can you take to get your power back, to step into the driver's seat, to give yourself permission to be bold and authentic and shameless in what you want, and to know that your desires are beautiful, whether that's a pay raise, your partner going down on you, your kids doing their fucking chores, or having a friend come to meet you for once instead of you always having to drive to see them. Whatever it is, I want to ask you, where are you giving your power away in this? And how can you turn that acceptance, that resignation, into a powerful experience that is liberating, freeing, and honoring to all people involved. So that's my piece. That's my piece on acceptance. And I hope you guys have found this to be powerful for you. And there are a lot of more examples that I could give you guys, but I don't want to take your whole day because there are so many amazing coaches to explore in this magazine. So if any of this has resonated with you and you want to learn more, you can click on any of the links on the page and come find me on Facebook, come find me on my website, or you can email me. And I would love to talk with you to see how I can help support you through turning your acceptance and resignation into acceptance and ownership. You guys are amazing. Thanks for being here, and I'll talk to you next month.